exchanges can kind of chime in. How does this classification issue play into listing tokens?
Well, first it wasn't easy. We went there in 2017 and said ICOs are completely illegal. But we do like the way that they're raising capital. And that's from many people all around the world on the website. And we went to the SEC with Ernst & Young and MWE and said, this is what we want to do. They said, look, it's going to cost you a lot of money and we can't give you any guarantee it's going to happen. We spent 950 days, probably around $3.5 million on an open-ended, such as writing checks, educating pretty much every department at the SEC about what a digital security was, writing the risk factors for the very first time for a prospectus. Now, that was a lot of work, but then once declared effective, we opened up that website in 48 hours. We attracted around $85 million from 7,250 people worldwide in 74 countries. So there was an upside to it. And now you've got a liquidity, and we have that pathway. Now we're doing that for our clients. We're raising capital for them using the lessons that we learned through the process. So there's private securities, there's public securities, but it's a long process, but it's not long anymore. You'd say now it probably takes you 9 months and maybe $1 million to do a prospectus. Now for a lot of companies that are young and just starting out, they don't have the time for that. So they'll do maybe something shorter, like a Reg D, Reg S. But then you can only have 2,000 investors, but it's unlimited in how much you can raise. So there's limitations. All the different types of securities you can do have different sort of limitations or structure. But the full prospectus offering, I think, is sort of where a lot of these tokens should go. And they're sitting there saying, look, I've got 350,000 holders of my token, but they've got no idea who holds it. So what we've set up as well is essentially a train station where you can bring that unregistered token, you can deposit it, and then on the other end, you can take a security out the other end. And I think that that's going to happen for a lot of tokens that are out there right now that are listed on exchanges. We're not sure if we're a utility token or a security. I think that it's pretty obvious that if the SEC calls you, then it was probably a security. And you're going to have to find a way to essentially put the genie back in the bottle and make sure that everyone that holds this has got KYC, AML around it, but also that their wallets are whitelisted, so it can't go to someone that isn't whitelisted in their wallet. There's a lot of things that can happen, but just because the SEC says you're a security doesn't mean you are a security. You actually have to go through the filing process.